146.8 pounds for the Pac-Man, 146.8 for Manny Pacquiao.
That's our job. That's our job, to entertain the crowd, to give you a good fight.
Floyd Mayweather weighs in 72.9 kilos, 72, 900, 160.38 pounds.
Feel about this? Well, I've been here so many times before, and just the atmosphere, the people, it's a great turnout, and I truly believe it's going to be
Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao came face to face for the first time before their rematch, and the encounter quickly turned intense, with noticeable tension between them.
For Manny, now Manny has a lot of experience, at the highest level and competing at the highest level, and that makes this that much more interesting. But like I said before, there's no blueprint on how to beat Floyd Mayweather, and he can tell you that himself. You're gonna have to take the whole room together. You're gonna have to put the whole world in the ring to beat me. I'm the best. Don't let them trick you into getting your ass whooped again.
He's older than me. I'm still young, so and I'm always active with this sport. So what I have done and accomplished in boxing, I think it's one of a kind, because to get a different weight division is not that.
Manny looked completely ready, composed, locked in, and set for another major high-stakes clash.
I'm back it because of boxing is my passion. I miss boxing, and I'm so thankful to God, because until now He gave me the strength, keep me safe, and give me good health. That's why Manny Pacquiao is still here, and I'm back. Woo!
The last man who said I'm back was Michael Jordan. He came back and he won 3 titles. Are you channeling some of that?
Well, this comeback is dedicated to the Lord my God that I'm serving. I'm excited to the fight. I'm really hungry to win again the fight and give the fans a good fight. And I know. And I know the fans, they're waiting for a good.
At one point, there were rumors suggesting the fight might be called off, but Boxing Scene has now confirmed on X that it is going ahead, with reports stating Mayweather has agreed to a real bout. Manny Pacquiao told Boxing Scene on Tuesday that Floyd Mayweather Jr. has officially accepted that their September 19th rematch will take place as a professional boxing match. Insider Lance also reports that the matchup is now set, confirming it as a fully sanctioned professional fight rather than an exhibition, with Floyd finally agreeing to the terms and completing the deal.
So Pacquiao says the fight is on, right? So we've been discussing this every day for the past couple weeks, because I think Mayweather is a brilliant marketer and has been able to get us to do that. And he's saying, this is going to be an exhibition, that it's not going to be at the Sphere. Meanwhile, apparently he was already signed contracts that already had some upfront money, and Pacquiao's response was always, well, you have a deal. You can't get out of this. This is a real fight. There's no reason to have an exhibition, which I think a lot of insiders would agree. But now we understand yesterday there was a deadline given by Team Pacquiao and Pacquiao Promotions, but we have a fight, right, Lance?
Correct. Manny Pacquiao reached out to me yesterday. We talked on WhatsApp, actually, and he said the fight is on. Floyd has come to the table. Everything's fine. We're good to go. I know Floyd has come out with a statement today saying not everything's done. And I'm not gonna look. I used to work for them, so I'm not gonna call fight hype Floyd.
Manny said Floyd is now left with no escape, insisting the rematch must be held under professional rules. He emphasized how meaningful the fight is to him and added that he intends to give Floyd a lesson once they step into the ring.
He has no way to get out of that. He has to fight. Yes,
Is it going to be an exhibition or is it going to be a sanctioned match?
No, sanctioned match.
Awesome. Manny, are you happy that you're going to get the second opportunity? It seems like you guys are going to actually get in there again. Are you very excited to redeem yourself?
Yeah.
I know you spoke a lot about you were injured in the first fight and all, but what would this win mean for you in particular? Personally, you've accomplished so much, 8th division world champion now. So what would a win over Floyd mean for you?
Oh, this is very important. I want to give him a 1.
Is it a bragging rights thing for you, Manny? Like you can prove you're better than him? You can prove you're better than him? Is that what this is? It's about still showing you're better than him.
I don't know. I think so. Okay, how do you like the new gym? You own now the Mayweather gym. Now it's the Pacquiao gym. Oh, I like it. I'm excited.
I heard the Mayweather promotion CEO say that if you guys have a successful rematch, there could be a third one. Manny, are you open to a third trilogy? With Floyd, are you open to a trilogy? If they demand it. We'll finish first.
Now that the fight is officially confirmed, Manny Pacquiao has resumed training with Coach Freddie. Roach showing he is fully serious as he returns to a strict, focused camp built on discipline and preparation. Pacquiao has stated that he will restart his training at Freddie Roach's gym, underlining his dedication to preparation, improving his fitness, and working his way back to top physical condition before the expected rematch.
So soon I'm going to start training for me with the fight.
Robert Garcia has suggested that Floyd is not engaging in serious preparation or putting in the necessary work. Meanwhile, Manny appears fully committed, training at a high level, running in mountainous terrain, and going through intense workout sessions to stay in top elite condition.
Mayweather, people think, oh, Mayweather's out of shape, he's not training. I'll bet you different. Behind curtains, that was doing workouts. That is not. That's just to be in shape, to be able to box for 12 rounds. Mayweather's not killing himself in sparring. He's not killing his legs and fucking running. But I bet you he's doing workouts that are not gonna kill his legs and are not gonna fuck him up when it comes to sparring. But I bet you he's in shape on the fight, and I bet you he's gonna win by decision.
You think Mayweather's decision? Manny's motivated.
Manny's burning himself out. Too much runs, like a true champion does. But he's 48.
Mayweather's older, Robert.
Yes, but he's not doing the same workouts that Manny's doing. Manny's showing it to the world. Manny's running in front of 50.
But he looks good when you
He's running hard, and his body can't take that much. His body can't take that much. Mayweather knows his body can't take that much. That's why he's doing different trainings to be in shape, but to be able to perform and to be fast and to win a decision.
Jose Ramirez, who has been training with Manny Pacquiao, in camp praises how sharp and dangerous he still appears inside the gym. He mentions that Pacquiao has even been stopping sparring partners during sessions, proving that his punching power remains strong despite his age. Ramirez also notes that Manny follows a disciplined routine, going on daily runs to keep himself in peak physical shape and maintaining excellent stamina throughout his preparation.
I was going, around sparring sessions, dude.
What does Jose Ramirez learn from Manny Pacquiao when you're in camp with him 3 times? What did you pick up from him?
Honestly, it's work ethic, and then
the best work ethic.
No days off, no like days. Every morning we used to get together and run. Even on sparring days, he runs.
But with 20, 30, 50 people, even
yeah, man, he has a lot of sport out there.
That's amazing. It's like a movie. It's like Rocky.
We would go to the mall, and just because people knew we were his sparring partners, they wanted a picture with us. So
yeah, he's the man. He is the man. He's so humble, though. He doesn't always Manny Pacquiao. Very down to earth.
There was always like a crowd of 25 to 40 people outside the gym. From ladies to kids, just waiting for him. He's give them all money before he walked in.
Yeah, he's very generous.
And
he's very humble. He doesn't let the fame change. Like you never let the fame change you or nothing. You're the same person I met when you were a kid. But what did you learn boxing-wise besides work ethic? Is there any punch you learned? Is there any defensive move?
Pacquiao's sparring work continues to reflect his non-stop intensity and top-tier skill level. Ramirez points out that Manny treats every round with full seriousness, as if he were already inside an actual fight. His power remains impressive, often overwhelming sparring partners to the point where they cannot complete the full training sessions once the pace increases. This level of consistency shows that Pacquiao is still performing at an elite standard, combining speed, timing, and explosiveness that still challenge even much younger opponents. His ability to stay sharp in training highlights not only his discipline, but also his long-standing capacity to compete at the highest level. To those watching, it's evident that his preparation reflects a true championship mindset, proving that age has not reduced his edge or his fighting spirit.
Pacquiao always, what made Pacquiao very dangerous is that, he was very explosive. So those punches that he just throw, he just throw, and all of a sudden, boom, boom.
Yeah, you don't see it coming.
It was that unexpected power. But it was put together by a combination of punches too. So
his feet set it up.
He had a heavy hand, so he used to snap his punches really good and pinpoint his shots really good. So he used to go to the top, body, back to the top. And the second one was just boom, one punch.
What's the craziest thing you've seen him do in the gym, that sparring partner? Not you.
Oh, brother, I was lucky not to get hit by one of those left hands, but he dropped.
Everybody.
Every camp, you would drop one sparring partner.
And that's
like
it.
Clean.
And they don't come back next camp.
Well, he dropped a couple in the Philippines, so they
Paulie Malignaggi, Chris Algieri, and Lance Pugmire have all weighed in on the ongoing uncertainty around a potential Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao rematch, pointing out how mixed signals and negotiations have led to widespread confusion. Pugmire notes that Floyd never made any formal confirmation following earlier speculation about an exhibition fight. In contrast, Pacquiao has been firm in his stance that the bout must take place as a legitimate professional fight, otherwise it should not happen at all. Their discussion also highlights how Pacquiao has been more outspoken in advancing the narrative and sharing updates, while Floyd has largely stayed silent, maintaining his usual reserved approach throughout the situation.
Pacquiao made announcements, no, they're not going to be a fight if it's not a real fight. Then now he's announcing the fight is on. Floyd never made any announcement afterwards. It reminds me of when Jake LaMotta was talking to his wife in Raging Bull. Who made you an authority? Well, all of a sudden you're an authority.
He is half of this fight.
Well, yeah, but he's not the whole fight.
He's also,
all of a sudden
one of the promoters
Who
as
made
well.
you an authority? Let's wait for the whole announcement first. All right, the fight's on. We got it. We always knew the fight was going to be on, did we not? Did I always tell you? I've been telling you. You got no choice. You got no choice. The fight's on. The fight was always on. All right, go ahead, Points.
Look, guys, this just totally reminds me of when I covered Floyd during his career, and I would be told by his publicist, Kelly Swanson, come on out to Las Vegas. Floyd will talk to you today. Getting to the gym, looking at Floyd, he's giving me stink eye. Like, is this guy going to talk to me today? I have come all this way to talk to him. Is he going to talk to me? I don't know. And then finally, at the last minute, hey, what do you need? So
Malignaggi notes that this situation resembles Mayweather's past patterns, where even journalists like Pugmire have struggled to get clear, direct confirmation from him. Floyd's inconsistent communication style often keeps everyone uncertain until the final stages. Algieri adds that Mayweather's approach to negotiations is highly competitive, explaining that he rarely compromises or meets opponents halfway. Instead, he tends to maintain full control of the process, making sure he dictates terms, not just inside the ring, but also in business talks and public narratives. This mindset helps explain why it has taken so long to get clear answers about the fight. Despite all the uncertainty, the panel agrees the matchup always felt likely to happen. They suggest that once Mayweather feels fully prepared, he will announce it on his own terms. Until then, they recommend patience, pointing out that this drawn-out process is consistent with how Mayweather typically operates.
Enjoy talking boxing, and then at some point Floyd is going to say, I'm all in.
Yeah, I think Floyd's one of those guys where when it comes to negotiating, he's not going to meet you halfway. He wants you to come over to his side of the table, and then when he's ready, we'll go. That's the competitiveness in him. He always wants to win. He's trying to win every talking point, every negotiating, every conversation.
Including the conversation of whether the fight's on or not.
Being the conversation.
By the way, a lot of comments the other day about whether I was chewing my food. So am I allowed? Can I drink something, guys? My post-fight amino acids. I mean, my post-workout amino acids. Is that all right? Thanks, guys. If anybody in the comments has an issue with me eating, I'm not eating, I'm drinking, so I'm drinking.
But I will say this, Paul, you weren't here yesterday. A lot of people were asking about you. They're asking if you were all right. So there is love.
I was flying. I was on a plane. I got stuck on a plane yesterday.
Lance, anything else? I mean, who actually is the mouthpiece for? Paulie brought a great point. Who is the mouthpiece responding for Floyd and his team? Is it actually Floyd that came to this not announcement, but came to this agreement? Yes, this is the contract was signed yesterday.
Manny Pacquiao said that being undefeated does not automatically determine greatness, indirectly questioning Floyd Mayweather's self-proclaimed GOAT label. He noted that several fighters in boxing history have ended their careers without a loss, so that claim is not something exclusive or historically unmatched. Pacquiao instead pointed to his own record, emphasizing that he is the only boxer to win world titles in 8 different divisions and to become a champion across 4 decades, the 1990s, 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s. He stressed that these achievements speak for themselves without the need for self-praise. Even so, Manny remains humble, saying he prefers to let fans and history define his legacy rather than declaring it himself. On the potential rematch, he is firm in his stance, making it clear he has no interest in an exhibition. Pacquiao insists that if the fight happens, it must be a true professional bout where both fighters compete fully and take real risks.
Fighter in the, just you are. What I can say is like he's a self-proclaimed GOAT.
Right.
Self-proclaimed GOAT because he cannot claim he can't even claim in which part that he can claim that he's the only. He cannot claim that he's the only undefeated fighter who retired. There's a lot of fighters, at least more than 15 fighters who retired undefeated. So, but I can claim with some of those. The only 8 division and the only fighter who became a world champion in 4 decades, 4 different decades. 90s, 2000, 2010, 2020. So, but I'm not raising my own chair. I let the fans decide.
Your chair is already there. That's it. And you came 1 point away from having a belt in the 2020s. Oh no, you already had a belt in the 2020s.
2020, yes. Sir.
Yeah. So, pardon me. Yeah.
Yeah, sir.
Sorry. Yeah.
So that's 4 decades. You know,
yeah, it's pretty good.
If this story caught your attention, make sure you stay tuned for more updates like this, because the boxing world is only getting more intense from here. The debate between legends, legacy, and real competition is far from over, and every new update adds more fire to the discussion. Drop your thoughts in comments below. Do you agree with Pacquiao's stance or see it differently?